James Trafford. He's not just a lucky kid on a hot streak, he's a rock solid, and his track record speaks for itself. During Burnley's promotion campaign, James managed an incredible 29 clean sheets in a single season. He didn't achieve those numbers by chance. He did it with confidence week after week. In this video, I'll review just how great James Trafford is at City. For more details, watch this video. When the pressure is at its peak, Trafford transforms into a true monster. Take its performance against Brighton, for example. With 10 saves in a single game, that's the highest tally ever recorded by a Burnley goalkeeper in a Premier League match. Then there was the match against Sunderland, where he did the unthinkable, saving 2 late penalties to secure a point. His composure was remarkable, but his true revelation came against Klopp's Liverpool. He made 8 brilliant saves, including a fingertip save from Mo Salah's powerful shot that almost found the top corner. Tactically, his ability to narrow angles and stay ahead in one-on-one situations forces some of the world's best strikers to completely lose their cool. He doesn't just stop shots, he also demoralizes opponents. When Trafford arrived at the Etihad in June for a fee approaching $30 million, the script was already written. He was supposed to be Guardiola's undisputed number 1. And for the first 3 games of the Premier League season, that was exactly what happened. He started, performed well, and looked like the future of the club. But a nervous moment came against Spurs and a summer transfer shock. Donnarumma suddenly lost his place at PSG, and Manchester City made a swift move. They jumped at the chance to sign one of the most accomplished goalkeepers in the world. And just like that, the story turned around. From then on, Donnarumma became a mainstay of the team, making 36 appearances. Newcastle, the club that had long wanted to sign him, knew exactly why he was so good during the Carabao Cup. In the second leg at St. James Park, Trafford was a true juggernaut. For the final 15 minutes, he single-handedly held the game together, dealing with a barrage of crosses from Kieran Trippier. His aerial prowess was also elite, securing every ball that entered the box and frustrating the Magpies' front line. He won the Man of the Match award, and without him, City wouldn't have even reached the final. But in the final, against Arsenal, that was the day he became Manchester City's star. Trafford wasn't just a final MVP, he was the tournament MVP. There was one truly insane sequence in the first half, and a remarkable triple save. He denied Kai Havertz a close-range shot, rushed to block Bukayo Saka on the rebound, and then somehow recovered to stop Saka's third desperate effort. It was pure goalkeeping instinct and agility. And if you think that was a one-off, look at his most recent performance against Liverpool. In a high-stakes match, Trafford showed that the big stage is where he thrives. It was arguably his best performance in a City shirt. But his shot saves were the real story. He made a superb reflex save to deny Mo Salah with a quick dive. However, Salah's nightmare didn't end there. Every time the Egyptian tried to break free, Trafford was the perfect libero, sweeping the ball behind the defense with perfect timing. To top it off, he saved a penalty, once again proving his psychological mastery from the penalty spot. He remained alert to stop Frimpong on the counterattack, and capped the evening by tipping a powerful shot from McAllister onto the post. It was a superb goalkeeping performance, and we've seen highlights of his matches and know his stats. He's clearly a special talent. Now, we have to analyze him. What exactly makes him so great? His ability to reach the bottom corner of the goal is world-class. We saw this clearly against Newcastle, and again against Spurs, where he reached the low, powerful shot that looked like a sure goal. His positioning is incredibly clinical. He plays slightly further from his goal line to cover angles, which is exactly how he made that incredible save against John Wisser. He covers the entire goal mouth in a split second, showing elite recovery speed to palm the ball away. Whether it's a powerful header from Sven Botman or a curling free kick against Southampton, Trafford's footwork and elasticity allow him to change direction in midair. But where Trafford truly sets himself apart is his proactive command of space. He specializes in reading the game before danger arises. He doesn't just sit on his goal line and hope for the best, but hunts for the ball. His one-on-one record against the likes of Joe Willock and Anthony Gordon is second to none, as his timing is impeccable, standing tall, extending his arms, and denying chances before strikers have a chance to think. Trafford is essentially a glove-wearing libero. His initial pace is lightning fast, allowing City's backline to play a high, risky defensive line, knowing Trafford is there to deal with them. He's also not afraid to get his head out to clear the ball before the opposing striker can get his boot on it. In the air, Trafford is a monster. While he may not be the strongest goalkeeper in the Premier League, he makes up for it with incredible aggression and impeccable timing. He doesn't mind the little duel with the center forward on corners. He's also decisive and knows exactly when to come out and win the ball, or when to punch the ball away to make a save. He also prioritizes structural safety over being flashy. Of course, he's young and gets in the crowd at corners and can sometimes be intimidated by more experienced veterans. But that's an area he continues to hone every week. His aerial prowess is a much-needed skill in the English game. Now let's talk about his distribution, because that's why he's a playmaker with gloves. Trafford's passing range is incredibly accurate. He can deliver a quick ball through the defense to find the midfielder, or launch a long pass right into the feet of a winger to beat pressure. Even when he's under pressure, with a striker closing in on him, he remains composed. Trafford is comfortable using both feet to clear the defense and find free players, which is absolutely essential for a Pep Guardiola team. He not only clears the ball, but also initiates transitions. Once he receives a cross, his head is immediately up, looking for a quick counterattack to punish opponents when they're off guard. Ultimately, what truly defines Trafford is his elite mentality and aura. This young man has a very short memory. If he makes a mistake, he doesn't give up. He keeps demanding the ball and stays true to his style. Despite his young age, he is a vocal leader, constantly barking orders and organizing his defense like a seasoned professional. We saw the peak of his psychological excellence during the U21 European Championship, where he went the entire tournament without conceding a single goal, including a legendary last-minute penalty save in the final. That's the definition of a great player in big games. James Trafford was built to handle pressure, and he's ready to show the world what he's made of. Tactically, Trafford is the perfect evolution of what Guardiola needs at the Etihad. He possesses the shot-stopping ability of a seasoned veteran and the ball distribution of a world-class midfielder. When you combine that with his elite psychological edge and command of his area, you're not just looking at a player with great potential. You're looking at a man who is without a shadow of a doubt the true heir to Ederson's throne. James Trafford is the future of the Premier League and a potential England's #1 goalkeeper. If you haven't been paying attention, you should start, because this kid is destined for great things. If you have a different opinion or just want to support him, please leave a comment below. Thank you for watching until this moment, and wait for other interesting reviews in the next video.